Hi everyone, welcome to AJDance Company's Move and Create. I am Leona. I'm going to be taking you through the session today. Just a few things before we start. Just make sure you've got enough space to move. So I'm currently in my living room. Just got enough space to move comfortably around, and also that you are wearing something comfortable to dance in, whether that be leggings, joggers, a t-shirt, just something that you're comfortable moving around in and that you can move freely. Let's get started. Okay, so first we're going to do just a 5-minute warm-up just to make sure that we're all ready, and then we'll get on to starting the phrase. So any adaptations that you need to do to the exercises, that's absolutely fine. I'm just going to do some stretches because it's very army, the phrase, so I'm going to make sure that we're stretching our arms, but any adaptations, just do your body, you know your body as well as I would know mine, so just do whatever you feel comfortable with. But so we're just going to start off with a jog. And we're going to do some start jumps. 1, 2. What we're going to do is just going to stand in parallel, and we're going to do some bounces. We're going to first do 8 of these, so just let your arms really flow so that we start moving them. So we're going to do 8 down, 8 in front, 8 to the side, and 8 to the top. Okay? So make sure you're stood in parallel and you're going to be bouncing at the same time. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 6, 7, 8, and repeat. 8. Now we're going to do some stretches just to get our arms moving, just to get our body moving. So first we're going to bend our knees all the way to the top and drop your arms. Give them a shake, and again, all the way down to the bottom. Pick it up. This time you're going to let your arms go down, hold your whole body down. And just lean over, just like this, with your knees bent. If you need to, all straight, and just hand over. Let your head loose. Now what you're going to do is going to bring your arm up to parallel and look up. And you're just going to come out into plank. Just wait here for a little while. Just into side plank. And slowly down into a cobra, head back. If you're wanting to make the stretch better for your back, or if you're more advanced that way, you come with your legs up and try and get your head. But if you can feel it here, that's fine. And then you're going to go up into down leg, try and push those feet to the floor. stretch our arms. So I'm just going to bring this across our body. So now that we're all warmed up, I'm going to take you through a phrase now that is from the project Small is Beautiful, which is run by Anna James and Christian Price. It's a community dance and music performance piece that was created last year but has now been developed this year into a longer and more developed piece, which I am a part of. Performances are currently on hold due to the situation, but hopefully once this is all over, they are looking to perform these at a later date. So this is from the company piece, the AJDance company piece, Small is Beautiful. So it's just the arm phrase that I'm going to be teaching today. So first of all, I'm going to teach you the phrase, let it get into your bodies, and then we're going to set off onto a creative task from there. Okay, so first of all, just get into your space. We're in parallel position in our feet, and the first movement is our right arm is coming with its palm facing up to the middle length here. So it goes 1, 2, it's very slow, but again you'll have chance to adapt that when it comes to the creative part. So it goes 1, 2, it then cuts across our body all the way around to the other side. So it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and it should be over here. It's then going to come above our head, all the way around. At this point you're going to look at your hand and it ends here. So let's do that again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at your hand. 5, 6, 7, 8, and it'll land here. Your hand's then going to reverse and it's going to go over, so you're still looking at your hand all the way around until just the right point, and you're going to end up going over. So we've just gone here, it then goes over 2, 3, 4, back, keep looking at your hand, and then as it comes over we're going round into here. Everyone okay? That's fine. No one can hear me. So we're going to start from the beginning. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse 1, 2, 3, 4, and drop. So you're waiting until the arm comes right over and your body starts to go with it, and then that's when you then drop. Both arms then looks like you're holding a ball. So it goes over. As you go over, it looks like you're holding a ball to then end here. This then brings you all the way around, so your head leads this movement. So your head comes to the side. This arm just slowly rolls back to the top. So from the beginning, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Because that's really slow. So this is taking you all the way around. Your head then leads it to come back up for 2. The next part is we go forward. So once we've rolled up, roll back up. So we just ended here. It's going to feel a bit abnormal. It did to me when I first felt it, but we go same arm as same leg. So this arm's going to come out 1 and your leg's going to follow. So it's going to go 1 and you're in like, this is plied. So it's 1, 2, that goes, you still in parallel. So both of you, it goes 1, 2. Very fluid though with the arm. So it's very, feel it, yeah. So after we've rolled back up, it goes 1, 2. We wait here for a second, then we go back on our right foot, bringing our right arm in. Back on our left foot, bringing our left arm in. Okay, let's do that again. We'll go from this, going back over your arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, forward 3, 4, 5, 6. Your head comes back on that as well when you come back. So it's very 1, 2, 3, 4. Your arms then drop and you plie down to go up like this. So your arms are here. You've just come back. Your arms are here and you go in. Drop, 2, 3, up to the top. And as they come up, so your arms are here at the top. Once they come up, your body is rippling and you cross you back to here. Okay? So let's just go through that again from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The counts are different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ripple 7, 8. So that ripple is going all the way down. Your arms lead the ripple. So once you go down, it leads the ripple down. At this point, your arms don't stop. You go up, 2, 3, 4, ripple. Your arms stay here. So we've just finished rippling down. You bring your right leg up, as in a parallel, so it should be like this here. Pointed foot up to the side, and it drags you to face the side here. So with it, you've just finished ripple down, you go up, you then slide this foot out at the same time your body is leaning to the left. So it goes up, out, and then you stood in parallel facing the side. Once you get here, you're facing the side, you bring your left arm up here, and then when you bring your right arm up, you ripple from the bottom to then join the other arm. So the counts are 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you should finish here at a slight bend of your knees. So we'll go through it all together. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, got one small bit left to add. So once we've finished here, 5, 6, 7, 8, you'll then step in on your left foot to bring you back to parallel, and your right arm is doing this motion. I'm going to call it. It's like a whisk. You're like whisking something. So just imagine you're whisking like bacon. So you finished 5, 6, 7, 8. You step your left leg out and your right leg to be in parallel. And you're just looking down, and this just goes for 4 counts. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the end of our phrase. We will go over the counts again because my counting just doesn't add up all the time, but that's fine. So we'll go through it twice. We'll do the phrase twice, then I'll explain the creative task. I'm going to do the creative task as well, see what kind of movement I can come up with, and then it will cool down. So the phrase goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Leg 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I lied, that was 6 counts. This takes 2 counts, so 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But that's the phrase. So now that you've learned the phrase, the creative task is, obviously you have learnt it, so you know that there's not a lot of movement feet wise. So the task that I want, what I'm doing myself as well, is what kind of movement can we add to the different arm movements? So yeah, it doesn't have to be every single arm movement. What direction can that take us in? Again, it's completely yours now to meddle around with. I'm going to be doing it as well, so I'm going to see, can I change the different levels maybe of where the movement is? Can I travel in a direction whilst doing the arm movement? I'm going to pick about 4 or 5 different arm movements to try and play around with and incorporate them into the phrase. I'm going to try and add different types of diverse movements, movements that I'm not actually comfortable with myself, that I want to try and get more comfortable in, and a range of like fast, slow, different things. So just have a play with it. I'm going to do my version here, but you can be doing your own whilst I'm messing around in my brain trying to figure it out. Okay, so for example, like my first movement, I might add this as a side lunge to add my legs into the phrase. So that's going to be my first movement. But again, this is completely what you want to do. I was just giving you an example. I'm going to be talking through my thoughts and my processes of creating. So maybe if I invert the leg here. Again, you don't have to do every single movement. I just find it easier. My thought processes might be the same as yours. I like going with the flow, so I try something. If it doesn't work, I'll try it in a different way. I don't set things, it's very flowy. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I just try. like this one, for example, has already got legs, but that doesn't mean you can't change it. For example, you could just do one and bring it back. Doesn't have to be, this is yours now, this is your movement. Doesn't have to be both. So I'm just going to change it to one leg. So. You also might hit the furniture like I just did. But that's okay, as long as you don't break anything. It's all about trial and error. I get things wrong all the time. I also don't know how to word things, so I'm just easier doing it, seeing if it'll work, seeing if it'll work with my body. Again, these things might not work with your body, but they might work with somebody else's. So you can even add, like, because this movement doesn't have arms, so you could even add, I don't know, an arm. Just going to keep these the same. But then I'm going to So I know in Small is Beautiful, we do use this to move. So you could even like move it in a circle. You could just walk around the space and have a feel for the space and just walk around in a circle. But I think I'm just going to play around with the ones that I've got now. Forget, it's okay, like I just forgot what I did. Oh. So give you a few goes of yours if you've finished. If not, don't worry. Make sure it's really stuck in, like mine, like I've just not moved my feet. Also, that might really hurt your wrists if you do it too many times. Make sure you've warmed them up before you try it. We're just going to have a few goes, just moving. So now, if you haven't finished, you can just carry on. You can pause me if you want to. We're going to try and do it a couple of rounds now, full out. Just to really get your body into it. So you can do it with me, you can do it at different times, it's fine. You don't need counts, you don't need music. I've just put anything on in the background, but it just helps me. But whatever helps you, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, just isn't used to doing that because and last time before we cool down, I really forgot mine. It's okay if you forget it. So that's the phrase and the creative part over with, which is really sad. I love personally doing that phrase over. It makes me feel like my arms are all free and nice to move with. I hope what you came up with was really comfortable for you and you enjoyed dancing it, making it your own. I know it's a phrase from Small is Beautiful, but now you've got something to like play around with. I hope you're all happy with your creations. And we're going to cool down now. Just a nice chilled cool down to make sure that we're not getting injured even though we're not in the studio. So yeah. So for our cool down, we're just gonna bend up, just like that. Make sure you remember to breathe, so. And again. I'm just gonna roll that around. Cool. Move on. Try not to hit my lump at the same time. And do your shoulders. And forwards. Use our arms a lot. Just free them. Oh. Move your head to the left, forward to the right, forward to the left, forward to the right. We're just going to use the stretch from our warm-ups. We're going to stretch up and roll down and face it so it's easier for you. So we're just going to lie here, chill here. And just nod. Let your arms be free. We're going to flat back, and down. And then we're just going to roll out into plank and slowly lower back again, if you want an easier stretch, you can stay here, or if you want a bigger stretch, you can put your legs up. And then just go back onto your knees, head down onto the floor. I know you can barely see me. And then back out into plank, into downward dog. So really try and get those ankles down to the floor. And then just press down on your feet. And then roll up. Oh. Shake everything off. And if you need any other stretches, then you do your stretches. But that is it from me. I hope you enjoyed the class. I hope you enjoyed the small is beautiful phrase, and yeah, thank you for joining in. You're all amazing.